Hi, I'm Andy Chaudhary. I'm a physical therapist assistant. I work in a hospital setting in acute care at a level 1 trauma hospital. And starting strength basically saved my career. We see all the most difficult injured patients you can think of. Motor vehicle accidents, gunshots, head injuries, spinal cord injuries, burns. And these patients come in a very bad way. And we are tasked with going into the hospital rooms and getting them up to mobilize to whatever degree they can do it. Sitting up, standing, walking, whatever they can do. Patients, as we've seen over the years, I've been doing it for 16 years now, patients are coming in bigger, less active, less mobile in general. That job has gotten much harder. And brute strength is basically the name of the game in acute care, which they don't tell you that in school, but it's true. And thanks to starting strength, I'm more effective at my job now than I was when I started 16 years ago. Right before I began starting strength, I was working full time and I was finishing my master's program, just eating on the run, eating junk, not doing any exercise at all really because I didn't have the time. And the belly was huge. I weighed probably at that point maybe 350. Starting strength appealed to me because it's really the most comprehensive form of training that I have found. My log books from day one to current. Every session, every learning opportunity, every class, every bit of blood work. I'd read the blue book, Starting Strength, Basic Barbell Training, 3rd edition, a few years before I started my master's program. And I enjoyed the book, I liked it, I liked what it had to say, it had a great way of explaining the lifts. And it wasn't just a collection of lifts. I could tell that it was a system, a methodology, not just a bunch of lifts that somebody had just thrown together, hey, this will work for you. And so when I finished school and I was looking to get back into being healthy again, I don't know if it was by luck or design, but some guy named JD Shipley decided to open a gym in Houston. So starting squat day one squat was 85 pounds. My most recent PR was 320. My bench PR was also 85 pounds. That's around currently around 255, 260-ish. Day one press was 33 entire pounds with the unloaded women's bar. And now my press PR is nearly 195. I'm from a physical therapy background. Exercise variation is what you'll see a lot of. And that's fine if you're just looking to get people back to a sedentary lifestyle. But this is more than that. This is something that will help you for your entire life, no matter what you do, how you do it, whether it's industrial work or picking up your grandkids. As long as you're willing to come in and do it and stick with it, it will work. There was one point, I thought the best way to get healthy was to lose a bunch of weight. So I basically diet and restricted myself for over a year, long, slow duration cardio every day, ate basically like a prisoner, and I lost nearly 100 pounds. And while it felt good to lose that kind of weight, the scale was happy, I was happy looking at the scale, I felt miserable for most of it. Hangry most of the time, weird headaches, blurry vision, kind of odd stuff going on. I said, well, I'm thin now, I should feel better. Not so. It's not about the number, it's not about how loose your clothes are. There's other things involved with that. That was a very enlightening experience for me personally. Now I weigh 315, 320-ish, and the shoulders are packed out. The back is thicker but narrow, but tapers a bit. The belt notches are getting closer to the inner part of the belt, not the outer side. My pants are getting a little snug in the hips, but loose at the knees. My feet have shrunk a little bit. Think about how much weight loss affects your feet. Now that training is a major focus, I've molded everything around that. So I look at my macros more carefully. If it's not going to help me here, I tend not to eat it. It sounds strange because I was always kind of a big guy, but somehow the changes that people see, it's affected the way people look and listen to you. And I don't know why that is. Even people I've known for years. You walk into a room and you take up more space than you used to, more space than the other guys because you've earned because of the work you've done. People look at you different. And you don't have to say a word to get that message across. When I talk to people about starting strength, I tell them about the gym, I show them pictures. They love the way the gym looks, bright, clean, inviting, nicely appointed, terrific equipment, great atmosphere. And then they look at the price. So they say, oh my God, who would ever pay this much for a gym membership? But I would counter that by saying that there's the price, what a membership is, and the cost. And the cost is probably what you're paying right now. The cost is what I paid, old Andy paid. The cost of not feeling good, the cost of not taking control of your life, the cost of not being able to get your own groceries or hold your kids or your grandkids and play with them. That's the cost people are paying every day. So you can pay the price or you can keep paying the cost you're already paying.